Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here, out in my lab. What I do for you? Boy, about to go on a rant. I hope I don't get a strike on my YouTube thing, but I'm about to tell some truth. How about that? I always get in trouble for doing that, so I'm about to tell some more truth from my perspective. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Right, it's a 25 rules to live by. Try to give you a heads up. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story. I'm trying to put in some kind of context where there's a lesson here. You know how I do for you. But if you're tuning in, that numbers are good. Let's do what we got. Let's do what we do. I'm ready. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. Did you get the information I'm giving you? I put out it for you to do just that. This one may not be so much, but it's a lesson here somewhere. I'm trying to get it out to you, but I got to get this over. So let's go. I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you don't, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. Know thyself. A person who knows not, and knows not that they even know not, foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not, and, excuse me, knows that they know not. It's simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Hope it's working out for you too. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, but knows not that they know, is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Maya, be true. I'm in the gym this morning, watching the TVs. What do I see? This guy done won New Hampshire primary. Okay, I ain't a politician, but it's hard not to express myself. I'm trying to do it politically correct. So let's talk about right thinkers. Let's talk about criminals in the big house and who put them there. I'm seeing the Republican Party, aka I know y'all aristocrats, okay, but I don't get part of that, running a well-known criminal for the presidency. I have to be made dispassionate. I'm trying to keep my decorum and everything else intact, but I'm flipping out. I got to remain dispassionate, take the emotions out about this idea of a criminal in charge of the country. As a master teacher of morals, ethics, integrity, self respect, pride, all that goes into self mastery. These are qualities that you have to acquire for one to master oneself, aka right thinking philosophy masters. If you do these things, that's how you gain self mastery. And this guy don't have near one of those qualities. For you to go have opportunity to hold the highest office in the country, you would think it would have some of those qualities, or should at least have some of them. He don't have not a one. He ain't even close. And I'm not being facetious, disrespectful. This is just my understanding of what I'm saying. This guy is ridiculous, and I can't for life of me figure it out. Calm down. But the qualities that go into that job that they're trying to put him in, he had it before. Didn't show no respect for it. And you want him back? Nothing about this guy says he's a good guy, a good leader, other than he's an habitual liar. He lie about, he can't tell the truth about nothing. He got his father's birthplace wrong. Come on now. Calm down. Yeah, so I ain't trying to get personal, but nothing about this guy says presidential. Nothing about this guy says good. Nothing about this guy says he's a good anything except fabricating untruths. And moving on, let me get back to you. I can't, like, once I hate when I get like that, I gotta cut that stuff off. Make the point. When I was a bad guy, and I make that clear, I used to be a bad guy. I wasn't a bad guy pretending to be a good guy. No, I was a bad guy. You knew when you saw me who and what I was. No bones about it. I hung out with bad people. I had a cousin, favorite cousin, nicknamed me when I was a kid, became a police officer. We didn't come across each other's paths for the next 5 years because I was on this side, he was on that side. I knew who he was, he knew who I was, and if he had to do his job, he'd lock me up. I knew that. That's why I stayed clear in his town that he worked in. So understand that. So my point is, good and bad, y'all can't mix. Oil and water, they don't go together. So let's understand that. I want to get that point clear. I used to be that guy. The Republican Party is like a gang of rich people, ignorant of what's right to do. They're gonna do what they want. They just just what they want. This guy, the best y'all come up with, this is the best y'all can do. Sorry about that. Comment that. No way in the world you can tell me this guy is good for anything. More or less run the country. Good. If you recall, by 2020, from 2016 to 2020, he ran the country. We were going to hell in a handbasket at exceptional rate. We about to hit civil war. If Biden don't get it in 2020, boy, America look a little different because we done tore this damn thing up. And right now, because he done broke so many laws and certain people want to enact the stuff on him, he can say, if I ain't on it, it's going to be some mayhem. I can't stop it. You're the one starting it. You can't bully your way into the White House. That's what you're trying to do. That ain't what the lesson is about. It's about the criminals and in the White House. Oh, who put them there? Republicans. Let's talk about that. Okay, let's keep it to them. Now that I'm a good guy, God-fearing man, all my old friends think I'm crazy. I ain't got a problem with that. Not a bit. But we ain't hanging out. You can think what you want. I can care less. But I don't do that no more. If what you say don't match what you do, I teach my class and my students, and his never do, you can't trust him. He's a liar. Liars prove they lie about what they say and what they do. If what they don't match, you're lying. Hypocrite, whatever you want to call it, but if it ain't what you say, your actions don't match what you say. They stole the election. You still telling that same lie. We're moving on. Let's go. And they asked him, after all the investigation, all this stuff, you don't lost every fight saying it was stolen. Do you still admit? He never answered the question. That's called denial. That's a liar's biggest trick. Deny, deny, deny. Why? Because you lie, you lie, you lie. When you lie, you deny. Simple. Moving on. Yeah, I got caught up. I call a spade a spade. I call a liar a liar. A perpetrator fake, a bad guy a bad guy. And one thing you know about me, I don't and won't lie. Tell you to your face. Like Cat do. They, watch this. They know. They got to know, because it's all over everywhere. He's the bad guy. But they want him in control. What they say about, never mind him now. There we go. Let's change the focus. We know him. He can't vote 80 million times, make himself president. But you got a bunch of people who want this guy in charge. What they say about them, that scares me. Like Michelle Obama, it keeps me up at night thinking about this guy in the White House. What's wrong with all those lovers of this lying, cheating, ignorant man? I don't get it. I'm seeing it. Um, I don't get it. You can't expect good things to come from a proven bad person. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's take it to the next level. He is not a good leader. His wife said he ain't even a good husband. His son said he ain't a good father. His father said he wasn't a good son. His nieces said he ain't a good uncle. I'm saying he wasn't a good president. So come on, man. Just saying. Let's go. Let's get some more. Here we go. The definition of insanity is what? Doing something stupid, like nominating him for president, and thinking something good gonna happen. He's gonna destroy. And you think he ain't, you a damn fool. But that's the definition of insanity. So I see a bunch of Republicans as y'all had cases. Y'all shut down the psychiatric hospital. I don't know what that was about, but y'all got a bunch of loony bears around here thinking he don't lie, thinking he the greatest thing he gonna save America. What the? What if they sniffing, smoking, and drinking? Stop! This warping your brain. Worse than masturbating and going blind and hair in your head. But I'm watching people pedestal this guy. I don't question him. I already know him. I question the people now. Okay, here's my definition. When I was a Mason, I said a bad worship master, the lodge suffer. A bad grandmaster, the order suffer. I always say in politics, a bad mayor, the cities of that mayor suffers. But a bad, and we know that he was a bad president, the whole country suffered. But except the ones who liked it. If you for the people, you shouldn't just serve the people who like you. And moving on, I'm just saying, I got nothing good to say about this guy. I should not talk about him because I got nothing good to say about him. And they said you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing. I'm gonna say I could care less. It ain't never gonna be good. So I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. It's gonna be truth. It ain't gotta be good. I'm honest. Now, is it just me, or that I don't only want to see or hear he is a liar about pretty much everything. He don't tell us. He just embellish. He just nobody sees this. Yeah, because they do fact checks. Okay, he the reason why they fact check. That means lie detector. Bomb, 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 lie. Bomb, 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 lie. Every time he talk, bomb, 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 lie. He can't get it out of the mouth fast enough for the damn radar go off on him as detecting what he's saying is a lie. They have fact checkers, aka lie detectors. Why? Because he tell a lie a minute. They can't keep up with him. He lied fast and they can record him. This guy is obsessed with telling untruth. Unbelievable. But because he get away with it, now everything about him just makes me want to just. But y'all can't see that this guy is so full of orange crap. It's unbelievable. Oh, then I hear about he got an odor. Oh, I got some better. They say he had the results of syphilis. I'm just saying. boy. It gets worse. Moving on. He's obsessed with telling untruth about everything, even himself, and about his father's birthplace. How you not know? Again, can't go there. Ah, and y'all want this guy to lead the country. I look and I listen to him again. I see him. Nothing good comes out of his mouth. He should shut up. All he do is lie. He's the epitome of Set. Y'all know who Set is? That's the ego personality that's in us. He is Set personified. Why? Because he do nothing but the wrong thing. Everything he does is self-generated for himself. That's the ego at its best. Okay. Here you go. He is egoistic as they come. He think he's got everybody fooled. Not me, buddy. I ain't going for that. Now, excuse me, the definition of ego, excuse me, represented by Seth. Ego is E for edge, G for God, and O for out. That means you edge God out. When you are egoistic, you don't need God. It's all about you. And this is him. When you edge God out of your life, he's ego, okay? His ego is larger than life. He thinks this all about him. He think he can just run around and just say what he want and do what he want and get what he want. You know, he just said, well, since he went to the primary, I don't get mad, I get even. That's the last person you want to be in control of anything. That's the most egoistic phrase you can say. I'm not a politician by no stretch. Let me wrap this up because I'm getting a little perturbed. So let me get out of here. I'm not a politician, excuse me, a Republican or Democrat, so I'm a politician, right? I'm for what's right. Are you? He ain't right. I can't give him no way in the world I can back that guy. The girl, I don't mind somebody who trying to do what's right. I ain't got a problem with her. I got a problem with him. Y'all see y'all running, okay, but I can't roll with y'all. Why? I'm not giving him my vote. Simple. I ain't thrilled with Biden. No, that's just the truth. So I got to pick the lesser two evils. I'm back to the same stuff I was 4 years ago. Same predicament. Come on, man, this is getting old. I see where he said, I don't get mad, I get even. That's the devil's phrase if I ever heard it. If you trick the devil, he'll tell you, no, I ain't gonna get mad. I'm gonna get you back. That used to be my phrase. So I'm familiar with that too. The Republican Party has got to be desperate to want this clown. Yeah, clown. Because, dude, you just a spectacle, but you think it's, no, you really. Sorry about that. Again, he just parading around, but that's why I call you the clown. Simple. So, and I'm not a fan of Joe Biden. I just told you, I couldn't care about Sleepy Joe or whatever they call him, but by no stretch am I down with him. But that orange one, a lot less. If I got to pick the lesser two evils, okay, Biden got to be the less because he ain't bad as you, as far as I'm concerned. So that don't do me no good. I still got evil. No special person as you, Biden, but I'm just saying it's the concept. If I got to pick the lesser two evils, I got to pick you. Simple. All right. If I pick the worst of two evils, he gets the call. In all my studies and everything I've learned over the years, the criminal-minded people do one thing: stick together. I don't socialize. I don't fraternize with illegal, crooked people who I used to. Why? Because I don't do those things anymore. It's a simple. And for those who do, they don't want no parts of me. They know I'm not with that, so they're not going to involve me in that. So I already know that. That's respect. Okay, they respect me enough not to bring it around me. So respect what I do, not what I used to. Okay, but understand this. Let me wrap it up. If you know he's a criminal, and he's going to be indicted, and he's going to be found guilty. Because he is. Simple as that. He want to be the president so he can pardon himself and pardon other criminal-like people. Again, if you know he's a criminal and you still want him in the big house, birds of a feather flock together. That means you must be criminal also. Criminals in the big house. How they get there, I don't know, but it's obvious they're there. I'm stopping right here before I get in trouble. So I just want to get that lesson out. Criminals in the big house, it's not a good look. I'm just saying.